A short break is usually not national news. But when Senior Minister Hsien Loong announces leave with a famous porcelain cup sitting on a rock in the middle of nature, people immediately start paying attention. On June 22nd, SM Lee posted on Instagram that he would be on leave until June 28th. He said he was looking forward to what his younger colleagues call touch grass, a popular internet phrase that means stepping away from screens and spending time outdoors. He ended the post with a simple message: logging off for now. The photo itself looked peaceful. Greenery surrounded a large rock. Resting on top was a blue and white porcelain cup that many Singaporeans instantly recognized. And that is where the story becomes more interesting. This is the same cup that became a local internet legend during the COVID-19 pandemic. Back in 2020, viewers noticed that then Prime Minister Lee often took a sip from the cup before smoothly switching between English, Mandarin, and Malay during national broadcasts. The timing was probably coincidental, but the internet had already decided. The cup quickly became known as the magic language-changing cup. What started as a joke turned into one of Singapore's most memorable pandemic-era memes. In a period filled with uncertainty and serious national announcements, the cup provided a rare moment of lighthearted humor that people could share together. Years later, many Singaporeans still remember it. The popularity became so strong that local brand Supermama eventually launched a replica called the Original Magic Cup, featuring Tembusu flower designs inspired by the original. That development says something worth paying attention to. Most political communication focuses on speeches, policies, and official statements. Yet sometimes a simple everyday object can become part of public memory in a way that carefully planned messaging never could. The cup was never the main story during those national addresses. It became memorable because people attached their own meaning and humor to it. In many ways, this reflects how communication has changed. Political leaders today are no longer judged only by what they say. Audiences also pay attention to small details, personal habits, and moments that feel authentic. A cup on a table, a casual social media post, a joke that develops naturally online. These things can sometimes create stronger connections than formal campaigns. The leave announcement also highlights another shift. The phrase touch grass comes from internet culture and is commonly used by younger generations. Seeing a veteran political figure use it shows how public communication is evolving to match modern audiences. Not because leaders suddenly become Gen Z overnight, but because the language of the internet increasingly shapes how public figures engage with society. The bigger picture is that Singapore politics has become more personal and more digital at the same time. Citizens no longer interact with leaders only through traditional media. Social platforms allow small moments to travel quickly, generate discussion, and build a different kind of public image. SM Lee's post was technically about taking a short break. Yet, much of the conversation ended up focusing on a porcelain cup that first became famous 6 years ago. That says a lot about the power of shared cultural memories. People may forget specific speeches. They may not remember every announcement, but they often remember the symbols that accompanied those moments. The famous cup has become one of those symbols. As Singapore's political landscape continues to evolve, moments like these show how humor, familiarity, and authenticity can sometimes leave a lasting impression long after the headlines fade. What do you think? Is the magic cup simply a funny internet meme, or has it become a small but meaningful part of Singapore's modern political culture? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this analysis, please like, share, and subscribe to 2230.